Joining me now on Skype, Maryland defensive lineman A.J. Francis. A.J., thanks. Let's start with football. The Terps are 2-2. You guys head into ACC play next week. How do you feel about where you are as a team right now?
Well, I feel like we've been progressing each and every week. I feel like we let last two games get away that we could have easily won if we'd have just played our game. Both games cost us with mistakes we made on our own, and we just got to come out, get ready for Wake next week.
Everybody's talking about A.J. Francis right now because Sports Illustrated, A.J., included you one of the 100 best sports figures on Twitter to follow. In fact, I got this question on Twitter. Harry Hairbear tweeted me and wanted to ask, how do you become the best person in the ACC to follow on Twitter?
The thing is, I'm being myself. I hate those people. I hate the parody accounts when people pretend to be somebody else. I'm not a big fan of people trying to do something to get a laugh. I remember I woke up before the day the Sports Illustrated list came out. I woke up with 2,100 followers, and then I got 10 followers in 2.5 minutes, and I had no idea why. And then since then, I've gotten 800 new followers. So it's been a pretty crazy week.
I got to ask you about this. On your Twitter bio, you say you're the creator of the Fat Guy Friendly movement. Explain what that is, and what do your big bone teammates think of that?
Fat Guy Friendly is it's a lifestyle that you have to live each and every day. It's one of those things that, like, if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. Being fat is a privilege. Back in the days, people see being fat as like it's a stigma. Like, you don't want to be fat. Being fat is a privilege. It's hard to be fat. It's a hard life to live. Anybody can go out and pick up a lady friend, and if you're a skinny guy with a six-pack, but it's hard to do with a keg, you know what I'm saying? So it's hard to be a big guy nowadays. And it's just, the big guys love it, and it's just a lifestyle you got to live.
All right, clearly you have a sense of humor. Does Coach Edsel, can you get him to laugh?
Oh, yeah. Coach Edsel, he's one of those things that you got to know when to try to make him laugh. He's just like every other coach. But, yeah, Coach Edsel can laugh just with the best of them. I remember the first time I ever made him laugh, we had a good drill, and I ran by and I smacked him on his butt saying, "Good job." And he was a little shocked. I don't think anybody had ever done that before. So it was one of those things that it was a awkward laugh because he wasn't sure how to react. But yeah, he can laugh just like anybody else.
All right. If anyone who follows you on Twitter knows, you love politics, right? You interned with House Minority Whip Steny Hoyer. Your dream job is politics, right?
Yeah. My undergrad degree was in government and politics. I'm working on my master's in social policy right now. I would love to one day be the governor of Maryland. It's the greatest state in the union, and I hope to preserve that for whenever I get the chance to try to push that agenda.
Terps fans know one other thing about you. You rap, right? You wrote a song for Maryland women's lacrosse team working off Wiz Khalifa's Black and Yellow. It's what? Free the turtle, right? Give me a few of your favorite lines.
My favorite lines, they always cut me off at the end because I always take some jabs at some of our ACC rivals.
I know, I've heard those lines, right? You take down the Tar Heels, Virginia. What do you say? Oh, not good enough to remember, right?
It's one of those things, like, it's a rivalry game, man. Anytime you get a chance to poke one at your rival, you got to take it. They're going to take it, so we got to take it.
Fear the turtle, fear the turtle, fear the turtle. And you leave them with an L when you're NCP. Fear the turtle, fear the turtle, fear the turtle, fear the turtle.
Now, one thing I'd love to hear, could you get Joe Villano to rap with you?
Oh, my God. Joe loves that song. Joe's always like, whenever we're just in that room chilling and we have people over, he's always like, yo, put that song on. It's like, we're sitting here watching a football game. I don't really want to listen to that song. It's one of those things that, like, I've heard the song so many times and people ask me to do it so many times that it's starting to get to a point where I'm like, all right, that's not the only thing I've ever done with my life. Like,
Well, hey, A.J. Francis, it's great talking to you. Good luck as the Terps enter ACC play. And remember, guys, you can follow him on Twitter at @the_franchise, FRANCHYZE, right, AJ?
Fancy.
All right, AJ, thanks again.
No problem.